Today, we have another chapter from The Power of Awareness. This is Neville Goddard's best book. I want you to pick up this book, especially if you like anything I say in this video. Today's chapter is chapter 14, The Effortless Way. The principle of least action governs everything in physics, from the path of a planet to the path of a pulse of light. Least action is the minimum of energy multiplied by the minimum of time. Therefore, in moving from your present state to the state desired, you must use the minimum of energy and take the shortest possible time. Your journey from one state of consciousness to another is a psychological one. So to make the journey, you must employ the psychological equivalent of least action. And the psychological equivalent is mere assumption. The day you fully realize the power of assumption, you discover that it works in complete conformity with the principle. It works by means of attention minus effort. Thus, with least action, through an assumption, you hurry without haste and reach your goal without effort. This is a very, very important chapter, and this is really the explanation of the creative process. Because what Neville Goddard is saying here is that whatever you're looking for, it's going to take no effort. And it's going to take no effort because the moment you achieve it is the moment that you become it. The moment that you change your state of consciousness to be worthy of it, and then just start working, and then take inspired action, and then do something that aligns with that mindset you just created, that's the start. That's all you have to do. All you have to do is change your state of consciousness, believe yourself to be worthy of whatever it is, and then just go out and try. Go out and do it. And that is the moment it comes to you. That is the moment it falls into your lap. But the big issue that people have when it comes to trying to live out their dreams, trying to change their lives, is they need it. They want it. They want the physical signs. They want it to be right in front of them. And the truth is, it's all about feeling like you already have it, feeling like it's going to come to you, and just loving the process, loving the journey. I go back to the Tolkien quote time and time again: not all who wander are lost. It's about the journey. It's about each and every moment of your pursuit of whatever it is that you want, enjoying that. Every time I film a video, I love it. I smile. I feel great about it. I don't check the views. I don't check anything. I just know that one day, sooner or later, me falling asleep in the desired state is going to get me to where I want to be. Me falling asleep in the idea that everything in my life is perfect is going to make everything in my life perfect. And it's all about this. It's all about changing the way we approach work and having inspired action. You know, there's so many people that go into work day after day after day after day, hate their jobs, will, work their entire lives just for, whatever amount of money, and then they feel unfulfilled at the end. But there's also people that go into work and they might not make a lot of money, but they love it. They're so inspired. Think of the guy that loves surfing that's a surfing instructor. Think of the guy that sells comic books that loves comic books. Like, there's certain jobs out there that you don't do it for the money. You do it for the love of it, and that is what you have to do with chasing your goals, chasing your dreams. Love every moment of it. Love the grind. Love every single time you're practicing. Every single time you turn on a camera and start filming. Every single time you mess up, just feel like that's kind of funny. All right, I'm not gonna mess up this next time. It's all about this. Back to the book though. The heart is the primary organ of sense, hence the first cause of experience. When you look on the heart, you are looking at your assumptions. Assumptions determine your experience. Watch your assumptions with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Assumptions have the power of objective realization. Every event in the visible world is the result of an assumption or an idea in the unseen world. The present moment is all important, for it is the only present moment that our assumptions can be controlled. The future must become the present in your mind if you would be wisely operate the law of assumption. The future becomes the present when you imagine that you are already what you will be when your assumption is fulfilled. Be still, least action, and know that you are that which you desire to be. The end of longing should be being. Translate your dream into being. Perpetual construction of future states without consciousness of already being them, that is, picturing your desire without actually assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled, is the fallacy and mirage of mankind. It is simply futile daydreaming. This important part is probably another reason why you are not where you want to be. It's one thing to daydream, but it's another to feel like you can have it now. Another to feel like this is your birthright. Another to feel like this is something that you're already experiencing now, because let's face it, our minds don't know the difference between imagination and reality, and we can actively paint a picture so clear, so vividly, that our mind believes it's an actual experience. And the moment that you think it's an actual experience is the moment you just upgraded your state of conscious. The moment that you just changed your destiny, because I don't know what your dream is, but let's say you wanted to start a company that's worth $1 billion. You paint a picture so vividly, so real, so intricately, and you really feel like it would feel to be at that, that IPO party, or, be signing those documents to sell all your shares. Like, whatever it is that you wish to do, like, you're feeling yourself in that state. You're creating an image, a picture, real, a physical, sensation and emotion. And because of this, your brain thinks you did it. And when your brain thinks you did it, you upgraded your life. You upgraded yourself. You're now going to walk around the rest of your life having felt this experience. What would this do for you? What would this do for your confidence? What would this do for how people treat you? What would this do in terms of the opportunities that you start to recognize? When you start thinking from the end, when you start feeling like you're ready to have done something that you wish to do, that's where the magic comes from. That's where everything begins to fall into your lap. That's when the experience that you always dreamed of just actualizes itself right in front of you. I really, really, really urge you to pick up this book. This is one of the deepest books that you will ever read, and it is so short. I think the first book in this is like 110 pages. It is one of the densest, most intricate, and most exciting pieces of information that you will ever pick up. And I'll link this at the end. I'm pretty sure you could probably find it online for very cheap, if not free. I really want you guys to pick up this book. This book has really transformed how I view myself in relation to my thoughts, and how I change my thoughts to make my life better day after day after day. It's not about manifesting wealth. It's not about creating wealth overnight. It's about creating a better person. And if you can make yourself a little bit better every single day through these practices, that is so much better than you winning the lottery. That is so much better than you getting a handout. That is so much better than you getting the money, because you're building the person that can create all these things. You're building the person that can live out your dreams. And isn't that the greatest thing that we could ever do for ourselves? Isn't becoming everything we can be? Isn't that, just, smiling up at God and going, thank you for life? Like, that's really the best way to live life. But you know what? That's just my opinion. So, I don't know what to tell you if you don't agree with that. But if you want more from me, if you want more detailed descriptions of the ideas I was talking about, go ahead and join my school community. I have all of this stuff in there, plus more, plus my fiction, my philosophical writings, a bunch of other stuff I'm adding to that pretty much every day now. I'm trying to write more and more and more, and very soon there's going to be an entire library of stuff in there that I have created that I will continue to add to. So it's a great time to join now. Love you guys so much. If you want even more from me, if you want to know when I'm streaming, if you want updates on my videos or posting, all of that will be in the Discord. And I'm going to start doing something new. I'm going to start sending a book quote in there every day, something I find interesting, whether it's just, a quote about philosophy, whether it's a quote about, mindset, this or that, or, maybe it's even something I write. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. Maybe I do all of those. And, I just really want to get that place going, because it's going to be a fun thing when we have enough people continuously being active that we can start doing book clubs, we can start reading, we can start, say there's like a essay that's like 10 pages, we could just be like, all right, tomorrow you better read this, we're going to discuss it, and then we'll do a voice. Like, I think there's a lot of opportunity for growth, and I think it's going to be really cool. So go ahead, join that. All the links are in the description. Love you guys so much. Peace out.